The night was thick with humidity. Streetlights flickered overhead, casting long, stretching shadows across Lakeland's empty streets. Officer Michael's patrol car moved slowly, its headlights sweeping the silent city blocks. 20 years on the force had trained him to notice things most others missed. And that instinct, that sharpened awareness, was about to change a life forever. He almost didn't hear it. A faint whimper, soft enough to be mistaken for wind. But it wasn't the wind. He slowed the car, then stopped. There, huddled beneath a weathered lamppost, was something small, barely visible against the concrete. A tiny kitten, trembling, alone. Most officers might have kept driving. But Michael wasn't most officers. He stepped out, speaking softly, gently, so as not to startle the fragile creature. She was no more than a few weeks old, her fur matted and tangled, her wide eyes filled with fear and confusion. Carefully, he scooped her up, wrapping her in his spare uniform jacket. She didn't resist. She just shivered against his chest like she was waiting for someone, anyone, to notice her. Back at the station, Michael fashioned a makeshift kennel from an old evidence box and a soft towel. It wasn't fancy, but it was warm, safe, and hers. As the night shift settled in, word spread fast. A kitten was in the building. Sergeant David noticed first. A gruff man with years of service behind him, he walked over, eyebrows raised. "Where'd she come from?" he asked, watching as Michael carefully checked her tiny paws for injuries. The kitten flinched at first. But when David reached out, speaking in that deep, measured tone only he had, something shifted. The fear in her eyes softened. She leaned into his hand. The rest of the night she stayed close, tucked into David's arms during paperwork, sleeping on the desk, occasionally batting at pens with tiny, uncertain paws. The station had seen some strange nights, but never anything like this. Her presence changed the atmosphere. She made the quiet moments softer, the long hours easier. For men and women used to responding to crisis, her tiny heartbeat was a reminder of something simpler: hope. By morning, David had made up his mind. He looked down at her, this fearless little survivor who had claimed a corner of his heart, and said, "I'm naming her Kelsey." The paperwork took no time at all. The adoption was almost a formality, because from the moment she curled up in his lap, they both knew she was never going back out into that world alone. Kelsey's journey, from a stray kitten lost in the dark to the beloved mascot of a police department, was more than a rescue. It was a testament to compassion. Officer Michael's sharp instincts, Sergeant David's quiet care, it all came together that night to create something beautiful. At home, Kelsey settled in quickly. Her playful energy filled David's apartment with laughter. She'd curl up beside him during late-night reports, chase shadows across the living room, or perch on the windowsill like a silent guardian of the city that had once nearly forgotten her. She wasn't just a cat. She was a reminder that family can come in any form, that love doesn't ask questions, and that sometimes in the loneliest moments when the streets are empty and the night feels heavy, a soft sound in the dark can lead to the light. Kelsey found her forever home. And David? He found something he didn't know he was missing. Because sometimes the smallest rescues leave the biggest marks.